Do you feel stiff in your knees the moment you wake up? That nagging hip pain after just a few steps? I've been there. And let me tell you, by the end of this video, I'm going to show you a miracle leaf that helps regenerate cartilage naturally. And yes, even overnight. But first, let me take you through the natural remedies I personally swear by. They've changed my mornings, my movement, and honestly, my life. Ginger essential oil, a warm massage that heals. Let's start strong with something I never expected to be so powerful, ginger essential oil. I started using it after hearing it was great for inflammation, but I had no idea just how fast it worked when applied right. What I do is dilute a few drops, usually 3, in a carrier oil like coconut or almond. Then I massage it into my sore joints, knees, wrists, hips, you name it. That warm sensation, it's not just cozy, it's actual healing in action. I've noticed that the heat increases blood flow to the area, bringing in oxygen and nutrients that help my cartilage rebuild. It also flushes out toxins that love to collect in inflamed joints. I do this daily. Just a simple massage and my joints move like they used to. Warm olive oil massage, the forgotten joint therapy. Now here's a classic I almost overlooked, extra virgin olive oil. It was sitting in my kitchen and one day I thought, why not try it on my joints? So I warmed up a couple of tablespoons and massaged it into my knees. And wow, not only did it ease the stiffness, but it felt like I was nourishing the tissues from the outside in. Olive oil is rich in antioxidants, especially vitamin E, which soothes inflammation and softens the tissues around my joints. That smooth, silky glide makes it perfect for massage, and the warmth just amplifies everything. 10 minutes of massage with warm olive oil in the evening? It's become part of my routine. Garlic and olive oil pus, the ancient healing combo. Now this one might sound strange at first, garlic and olive oil made into a sort of natural pus, but let me explain. Garlic contains allicin, a compound that fights inflammation. So I crush a few cloves, mix them into warm olive oil, and let the mixture infuse. Then I apply it using a bit of gauze directly onto the aching area. Leave it on for 20 minutes, and I swear the pain melts away. I use this method especially when I'm having an arthritis flare-up or if my joints feel particularly raw and sore. 2 or 3 times a week is all it takes to see real changes. Arnica tea compress, instant calm for angry joints. You've probably heard of arnica. I used to think it was just for bruises, but making tea out of arnica flowers and using it as a warm compress, that was a total game changer. I boil a tablespoon of dried arnica, strain it, and once it's warm, I soak a cloth and place it on my stiff knees or elbows. Almost instantly, I feel a soothing calm. The swelling goes down, the stiffness softens, and on cold days, this is my favorite remedy, Epsom salt bath. Soak the pain away. On days when everything aches, I reach for Epsom salt. I add 1 or 2 cups to a warm bath and soak for 20 minutes. And if I don't have time for a full bath, I'll just do a foot or knee soak in a bucket. The magnesium in Epsom salt absorbs through the skin and works like magic, relaxing my muscles, reducing inflammation, and helping me sleep like a baby afterward. 3 times a week keeps my joints feeling light and mobile. Ginger and honey pus, sweet relief for stiff joints. Here's a favorite, a simple paste of grated ginger and raw honey. I mix a tablespoon of fresh ginger with 2 tablespoons of honey, spread it onto a gauze, and wrap it around the joint that's bothering me. It smells amazing, feels warm, and within minutes, my pain starts easing. I leave it on for 20 to 30 minutes and do this up to 3 times a week. Over time, I notice not just less pain, but stronger joints that don't flare up as easily. Aloe vera gel, the cooling healer. Most people know aloe vera for sunburns, but for me, it's one of the best things for joint pain. I slice open a fresh aloe leaf, scoop out the gel, and rub it into my sore spots. Knees, hips, fingers. It feels cool, refreshing, and almost instantly calming. I leave it on for 20 to 30 minutes before rinsing. And the best part? It's gentle enough for everyday use. It's like Mother Nature's version of an icy hot patch, but with healing benefits. Green clay cold compress, detox and deflate. When my joints get swollen, I turn to green clay. I mix it with filtered water or even herbal tea to create a thick paste, then slather it on the sore joint. I cover it with a cloth and let it sit for 30 minutes. As it dries, it pulls out toxins, reduces inflammation, and cools the area. This is my go-to remedy after long walks or heavy activity. 2 or 3 times a week is all it takes. Calendula infusion, the gentle giant. Calendula or marigold is more than just a pretty flower. I brew tea from dried calendula flowers, let it cool to a warm temperature, and then soak a cloth in it. I place it on my joints for 20 to 30 minutes and let it do its thing. It's incredibly gentle, perfect if you've got sensitive skin like me, and helps calm muscles while stimulating blood flow. I use it when I want something soft and healing after a long day. Lavender oil massage, relax your joints, calm your mind. At night, I love using lavender essential oil. I mix a few drops into a carrier oil and massage it into my joints using slow circular motions. The scent alone calms my nerves, but it also helps reduce inflammation in the joint itself. If I really want to boost the effects, I place a warm compress over the area to help the oil sink in. I sleep better, move better, and honestly feel calmer all around. Turmeric and coconut oil ointment, the golden paste. Turmeric and coconut oil. I call it my golden healer. I gently heat 1 tablespoon of turmeric with 2 tablespoons of coconut oil until it forms a rich paste. Once it cools, I apply it to sore joints and leave it for 30 minutes. Curcumin, the active compound in turmeric, fights inflammation and pain, and the coconut oil helps it penetrate deep into the tissues. 3 times a week, and I notice real improvement in flexibility and less stiffness overall. Fennel tea compress, calm the spasms. I used to think fennel was only good for digestion, but when I simmer fennel seeds and use the tea as a warm compress, it's incredible for joint pain. It relaxes my muscles and improves circulation. I use this method during morning stiffness or in the evening when I'm winding down. Chamomile tea compress, sleep-friendly relief. Chamomile is another nighttime favorite. I brew a strong chamomile tea, soak a cloth in it, and apply it to aching joints before bed. The compound bisabolol helps reduce inflammation and promote tissue healing. And because it has a mild sedative effect, I sleep deeper and wake up with less joint pain. White clay and copaiba oil, healing with a soft touch. For days when my joints are screaming but my skin is sensitive, I use white clay mixed with copaiba oil. The clay draws out toxins while the copaiba oil penetrates deep and boosts collagen production. I apply it as a paste and leave it on for 30 minutes. It's become a weekly ritual for deeper healing without any irritation. Andiroba oil ointment, Amazonian strength. This one's powerful. Andiroba oil from the Amazon. I mix it with shea butter to make a balm, and I apply it every night before bed. It warms the joints and helps rebuild tissue thanks to natural limonoids. Especially when my arthritis flares up, this has been a lifesaver. I wake up feeling looser, more mobile, and a lot less sore. Comfrey leaf poultice, nature's ultimate cartilage regenerator. And here it is, the superstar of all remedies, comfrey leaf. This miracle plant is rich in allantoin, a compound that stimulates cell regeneration. I crush fresh comfrey leaves, apply them directly to my sore joints, and cover them with a warm cloth. I leave it on for 40 minutes and repeat this a few times a week. It's been used for centuries for a reason. Comfrey helps reduce pain, rebuild cartilage, and bring back the flexibility I thought I'd lost forever. Important note, it's only for external use, but used safely, it's one of the most effective natural solutions I've ever tried. So there you have it. From turmeric to comfrey, aloe vera to andiroba, these remedies aren't just feel-good, they're backed by centuries of use and real relief. And the best part? They're all natural. Many are right in your kitchen or garden. If this helped you like it's helped me, give the video a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe. I share tips like this all the time because you deserve to move better, feel younger, and live pain-free. Your joints will thank you. See you in the next one.